matters, the ability to remember a few and quote them when necessary is also another opulence. Thus ends the purport. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitan Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminidhi Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavranda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, as mentioned earlier, so this is the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. The title is The Opulence of the Absolute. And as we all know, Bhagavad Gita is a conversation between Arjuna and Krishna. And what is happening here is Arjuna, every chapter kind of mostly begins with some questions by Arjuna, and Krishna answers those questions of a particular subject matter. So in this chapter, we can see in the beginning of this chapter of 10th chapter, Arjuna wanted to know about the various glories or the powers of the Lord. So actually Arjuna asks in the 16th verse of this chapter, he is asking, please tell me in detail your divine powers by which you pervade all these worlds and abide in them. And then he also asks, how should I meditate on you? In what various forms are you to be contemplated? Right? So this is what Arjuna is asking. So please tell me, how by your divine powers you are all pervading, right? And how are you managing this entire manifestation? So Krishna says actually that I can tell you of my splendorous manifestations, but not all of them, because they are unlimited. So because there are unlimited powers and opulences of the Lord, he can't tell about everything. But then he says, but I will tell you some of those which are very prominent. So Krishna says many things, and he tells how his various glories in the earlier verses we have observed. And Krishna tells about various things, and here in this particular verse, Krishna speaks about a very significant aspect of something that is not generally talked about. So Krishna says here, Mrityu Sarva Harascha Aham. He says, I am the all-devouring death. Prabhupada used to say that a lot of atheists, they don't believe in God, right? And they say, oh, I don't believe in God, I don't think there is God, this and that. Prabhupada says, they will also see God. When? At the time of death. They will see, oh, yes, there is God. Why? Because the atheist thinks there is no superior controller, there is no supreme, there is no God, nothing. I am the controller of my situation. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to, worry about anything. I can manage my own things. So they're so, faithless about God, and they think they're all in power and they're all in control. But actually what happens at the time of death, they will also realize that, no, I was wrong. There is a superior controller. There is a superior controlling force. I don't want to die right now at this moment, but ultimately death is coming and I become totally powerless. So there is something more powerful than me. So even the atheist will see God, but unfortunately at the time of death, and at that time it is too late. There's not much an atheist can do, because the whole human life has become wasted. So here Krishna is saying that he comes as death, and death is a very significant aspect of his manifestation of this whole creation. And whenever we talk about death, it's not a very interesting topic, not a very exciting topic. Nobody wants to talk about it actually. The moment the word death comes, people actually become uncomfortable and they don't want to talk. Most of the people, they ignore, and sometimes some people, they will complain. Like sometimes small children, they don't know, right, what they're talking, etiquette or anything. Sometimes they'll suddenly ask their parents or grandparents or somebody, will you die? Will I also die one day? Like this they will ask, right? And what will happen? There's not much discussion. Immediately, no, don't talk like this. Don't talk all these things. This is very inauspicious to talk about death. So the topic is completely ignored, submerged or, whatever, subsided. Nobody talks about it. But actually it is very unfortunate, because the topics that need to be ignored, right? The topics that need to be kept aside are the ones which are not relevant to us, right? For example, somebody is into a particular department, let's say he's a doctor, and he's mostly doing something on the medicinal research and all that. And suddenly there is some other topic that comes up, let's say a new kind of art or new brush or new paint or something has been provided or invented. He will not pay any attention, he'll just ignore it. It's not relevant to him. What has art to do with me? I'm a doctor, right? In the same way, you can take any other field. For every one of us, we have various fields we are working on, various things of our interest, and something that is not relevant to us, we ignore it. It doesn't matter, right? So you ignore something that is not relevant to it is totally okay. But unfortunately, if you observe the modern civilization, the current world, the way everyone is growing is everyone has ignored this aspect of death. Nobody wants to talk about it, nobody wants to discuss about it, and everyone wants to just ignore it, and they want to go on living as if it doesn't even exist. And it is such a interesting thing that in this world, actually, what is the most wonderful thing? If you analyze, what do you people think? What is the most wonderful thing in this world? In this total creation, our current day and age. Any examples? Sorry, birth, death. These are the most wonderful things, right? But many people, they won't even talk about this. If you ask someone, a common person, what do you think is the most wonderful thing? They will say maybe the scientific advancement, rocket science, or nowadays if you ask, maybe artificial intelligence, chat GPT, or so many other things. Or somebody who is interested in nature and scenic and will say, oh, this wonderful creation, very beautiful. Sometimes people go hiking, trekking, they go very, they take a lot of strenuous journey just to get one view. I remember one person I knew, he went up the the Himalayas also. And then he said, oh, it was a very arduous journey. He had a lot of they need to train themselves for months even before you can start going to the Himalayas and go to the Mount Everest, right? So it was a very strenuous journey and everything, and then finally he said it was so painful and so much hardships, but then finally when he went to the top and the view he has got, he said, oh, it was worth it, right? So some people appreciate that, and he thinks that is so wonderful that it was worth all the pain and struggle. A lot of people do that, right? So like this, so many people have different perspectives of wonderful things. Now a very similar thing happened in the time of Mahabharata. Many of you might know, but I'll just remind you. So once what happened, the Pandavas around end of 12 years, right, of their during their Vanavasa, once a Brahmana comes to them and he says, he has lost his firewood, right? The Brahmana, they need to, they cut the firewood, they come to the forest, they take it, they go back to their home, they use it for their living and to perform yagnas and all those things. So firewood was very important for the Brahmana. Then he says something happened that an antler had come and it had tried to do something with the firewood, and the firewood got stuck in its antlers and he has lost his firewood. So it's a very unique situation. He says, and he comes to the Pandavas and says, can you help me find this firewood for me? Now Pandavas, they were Kshatriyas, and Kshatriyas, one of the duty was to provide and protect the Brahmanas and to assist the Brahmanas, right? The Kshatriyas are meant for protecting, and especially the Brahmanas have to be protected and provided. Anytime, even a Kshatriya, any kings, if a Brahmana comes and asks, immediately they will accept, they will agree for whatever it is, because the Brahmana is a person in society. The Brahmanas don't work under somebody for salary or things like that. Like you all know this Chanakya Pandit, right? So he would work under the king, but he would never take any salary. He says, if I take, I'll become biased. So he wants to do for the good of the society. So the Kshatriyas, the moment a Brahmana requested, whatever it is, they will do. So all these Pandavas will go out, one by one they will go to find, and what happens as they go, they become very thirsty and they come across this lake. And then they drink, okay, let me drink some water from the lake, and there would be a crane over there. And it would kind of caution. He says, don't drink the water, without answering my questions, or else you will die. And the other Pandavas will think, what is this, some talking crane, why should I pay attention to it? They would drink water and immediately they will die. So one after one, all the Pandavas, they would die like this, and Yudhishthira would be waiting, what happened? None of them has come back. Let me go and find what is happening. So he goes and he sees that there is this lake and all these other Pandavas are fallen dead. And he was very shocked. And then he would listen to the crane. The crane would say, you don't do the same mistake that your brothers have done. I know you're also thirsty, but you should, answer my questions before you drink water. Then Yudhishthira was a very wise person. He knew, a talking crane is not a, normal thing. So something unique is going on here. He says, okay, sure, what is it? I will answer. What are your questions? So many questions were asked, and the crane actually, he turns into a yaksha. And then he asks, what is the most wonderful thing in this world? Right? So what was Yudhishthira's answer? Let's read that. Yudhishthira says, Ahani ahani bhutani gachanti yamalayam. Shesha stavaram ichanti kim ashcharyam ataparam. He says, Ahani ahani bhutani, right? Gachanti yamalayam. So all these living beings, all the time, in every point of time, we see that people are constantly, unfortunately, dying, isn't it? Every day we open news. What is the things we are seeing in the news? First headline, few more attacks in Gaza, or some more attacks in Ukraine. So many more deaths. Sometimes the soldiers are dying. Sometimes civilians are dying. Sometimes children are dying. Death is happening everywhere. Everyone is seeing this news of death everywhere, right? Everyone knows that it might happen to me also at any point of time. But what is happening? Shesha stavaram ichanti kim ashcharyam ataparam. The most wonderful thing is that everyone thinks, well, it will not happen to me. Everyone thinks he will live forever. So Yudhishthira says, this is the most wonderful thing, and the Yaksha agrees, yes, this is the most wonderful thing. The most wonderful thing is that everyone knows he will die. Everyone is seeing that everyone is dying. Everyone around him, many people are dying. In their family relations, some people are dying. In their neighbors, friends, some people are dying. In the news, they know around the world they are dying. But nobody thinks he will die. He will think, I will live forever. And what happens if the topic of death comes? They will just ignore. They don't even want to talk about it. Right? Keep it aside. So this is the most, wonderful thing. And it is the most unfortunate thing also in this world. Why? If something is very relevant to us and we just ignore it, what is the result? I'll give a very crude example. Right? Weather is getting better. Summer, sometimes, people go on trips and all that. So let's say we're going on a road trip. We have packed some food and, we'll reach, starting in the morning, let's say you're going to Los Angeles. You'll reach there by evening. So while you're driving, you'll see a sign for some food, some restaurant nearby, and you can take an exit and eat food. But you had already packed lunch, not relevant to you, right? So you will ignore it, which is good. And then some more, you travel, you drive some more distance. You see another sign, accommodation, very nice hotel, hot pool, this and that. You can stay overnight. That also you will ignore. No, my arrangement for night is taken care. I'm going to my friend's place. So like this, some signs which are not relevant to us, we ignore. Now suddenly, let's say there is a construction zone sign, right? Construction going on, reduce speed, watch. And then what happens if the person, what is this reduce speed construction, everything looks good. And if he doesn't reduce his speed, it keeps going. What happens? It is actually relevant to everybody on the road. Maybe the previous signs were not relevant, but this was relevant. And if he continues, suddenly what happens? There will be these construction cones and construction drivers. Unfortunately, a lot of construction drivers, they get hit by these vehicles who don't pay attention to these signs. And sometimes it causes injury and death also of these construction workers. Now, if somebody like that, doesn't pay attention and just ignores it, keeps going, suddenly bumps into these construction workers, what will happen? He can cause a great injury. He will definitely be arrested. He will lose his license, and he might even go to prison. And his whole future has become disastrous, isn't it? So something that is very relevant to us, we ignore. What will happen? It's only a matter of time. We are going to face a very disastrous condition. But this current world, what is happening? Everyone is ignoring death. So what does that mean? It is very relevant to us. It will come to us. It will happen to us one day. And if you're ignoring, that means we are only waiting for a disaster to happen. So what should we do? How do we not ignore it? It's very simple. By paying attention to it. By understanding what this death is all about. By understanding what happens after death. And actually by acting accordingly. By preparing for death. And this whole Bhagavad Gita is actually to bring us out of this ignorance, right? Whenever something is very relevant and we ignore, or somebody ignores it, and now if you heard about this incident, somebody didn't pay attention to this traffic signs and created a big problem and ended up in trouble. What do we say? Oh, he's a fool. How did he not pay attention to it? What is the point of driving and his license and everything? Something so relevant, something so applicable, he just ignored and he went on. That is foolish, isn't it? Who will say, oh yeah, that is good? Everybody will say, how can you not pay attention? This is very relevant, very important when you're driving. So when something is relevant and we ignore, we were known as foolish. Now take about all the common men, our upbringing and our schooling, college and everything. There was no ever chapter anywhere. I did engineering and not even a single chapter covered about death. So what is the modern education system preparing us for? unfortunately, to be fools, ignoring the most important thing. So we should not be foolish. We should be intelligent. We should pay attention. And how do we become intelligent? How do we pay attention? By understanding what this is all about. Now, how will we understand? How will we know about this? Prabhupada always used to say, he traveled all over the world. He said, so many universities, so many departments I have seen, but there is no department that talks about birth, death, old age and disease. There is no department that talks about the science of soul. So to fill that gap is where Swami Prabhupada had traveled all over the world. He says, I am giving that knowledge. And how is he giving? He is just repeating the knowledge that he has received from his spiritual master, who has received from his spiritual master, and it all goes to the original spiritual master, Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. The original spiritual master is Krishna. Krishna is speaking. Krishna is revealing this knowledge. And by understanding Bhagavad Gita, by understanding the knowledge given by Krishna, we can no more be in the foolish camp. We can be in the intelligent camp. And if you actually recollect, this whole Bhagavad Gita started on this basis. Arjuna was confused. He was very concerned that, his grandfather Bhishma will be killed, his uncles will be killed, his brothers will be killed. He had a misunderstanding about death. And Krishna starts off, the first statement he says to Arjuna is that you're speaking like a foolish person. He says, Asatyan anvasochastam pragyavadansha bhashase gatasun agatasun nanu sochanti pandita. You're saying you're speaking like a very learned person. But actually one who is learned will not be worried about one who is alive or one who is dying. Why? Then Krishna goes on further speaking and says, what is this death actually? Death is nothing but change of the body. So this, and then Krishna continues to speak that, the change of the body is like how we change our dress. The dress we are constantly changing. Every day, we change dress. In the same way, the body, when, death is nothing but the change of the body. Right? So the soul is constant and the body is changing. And here, Prabhupada says another important aspect. And actually, when we read the Vedic scriptures, we understand that the body is always dead. Body never has any life. It is spirit soul that has life that makes it look like the body is alive. But actually, body is always dead matter. Body is nothing but matter. It is the presence of the soul that makes it feel like the body is alive. Even the fact that the body grows, something that grows, we think that is life, it is growing. But actually, the body doesn't really grow. It is just a very wonderful machine where it is replacing itself with a lot of this chemical matter and it is adding some additional matter to itself. It's like a machine. Sometimes you see this dump truck and all, it's picking up stuff and it's loading itself in the bag. It is just a machine. So the body actually is always dead matter. It's always dead. It is only that it is such a complicated machine because of the presence of the soul, the machine is working. Right? Like say, even the doctors, they say the whole body works because of the supply of blood and oxygen, which is because of the heart that is pumping. But they don't know the source of energy for the heart. They know that the whole body, the source of energy is the heart, but where is the heart getting its power? Even the doctors don't know. Somehow it's working. But Krishna says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. Krishna is present in the heart. And Ishvara sarva bhutani hriddesha arjuna tishtati. The soul also is present. Krishna is also present. So the heart is deriving its energy from the soul. And that is how the heart is working. And the moment the soul leaves the body, heart stops working, body stops working. Body is just a dead matter at that point of time. And another important aspect Prabhupada is saying here in the purport is that the body, the death is not something that happens at one stroke. Death is happening at every moment, right? So Prabhupada is saying here that as soon as a man is born, he dies every moment. So every moment we are actually dying. And then he says the death is devouring every living entity at every moment. So it is not that death is something happen after a very long time. Actually, we are all under the process of, going to that final stage. But the last stroke is called death. So every moment as time goes, it is a very objective fact that we all have limited time. And everyone has little varying time. Some will live for say 50, some 70, 100, some will be only 30 or 40. And actually if you do an astrological chart, an expert astrologer can also know how long a person will live. So we have limited time. So what does it mean? We are all going towards that final point. So every moment we are dying. Prabhupada says, sometimes the birthday, people celebrate happy birthday, all that they do, that's good. So if somebody lived, say, 30 years or 40 years, that means 40 years he has already died. He is going closer. That much time he has lost, and that much time he has gone closer to his final destination called death, right? So that is another important thing, that this death is actually not at one final stage. It is a continuous process, and we are all going towards that point of death. Now, so how do we understand? What do we do? What is the right thing to do? Once you understand something, we have to prepare ourselves. And what is this preparation? Just like, we all, a lot of people who are in 30s, 40s, 50s, they'll start doing, or even before, they're encouraged to do retirement planning, isn't it? It is a stage that we will all go through. So you need to make sure you're doing some retirement planning. There are this 401k or retirement plans. Invest in them, save some money, because retirement is something that is definitely going to happen. If somebody says, no, I don't want to worry about it, well, he'll be in trouble, isn't it? He can't even survive. So then, the moment there is a stage, we have to start preparing for that stage. Now, if death is change of body, then Prabhupada says you should prepare for the next body, because change of body means after one body is over, you will get another body. Then Prabhupada says we should all question, then what will be my next body? Right? This body, I was born in a particular family, I got a particular set of education, I got some particular designation, job, and life, or family. What will be my next body? That is what we should think about, and we should prepare for that next body. So this next body, Krishna actually speaks in Bhagavad Gita. He says, how will you get your next body? We all know that we all have free will. We have choices at any point of time, and actually our choices will determine what will our next body be. So it is said, Prabhupada actually used the phrase, at every moment we are carving our next life. See, it's very interesting, like a sculpture. He sculpts the a nice sculpture. So in the same way, every moment we are carving our next life, our next body. So our free will, we have a choice. This life is determined, what body, what parents, everything that we got, we can't change it. But then what is in our control is the next life. Just like, you're in a particular place, and let's say you're traveling, you're in a different, every night you have to stay in a hotel, let's say. I know my cousin once drove from New York all the way to California. So multiple nights he had to stay at different hotels. So let's say you're in a particular hotel, that day you checked in, the hotel was very bad. You can't do much. You already paid and you checked in, you have to get through the night that day. Maybe the ventilation is not there properly, lighting, AC, heat, not working. You have to deal with it. But you have a choice, at least next night, where I should take. So you will do some more research, look through maybe Google reviews or TripAdvisor and find a better hotel, isn't it? So what is in the current circumstance, it cannot be changed. But the next circumstance, by utilizing your free will, by acting properly, you can decide to make sure your next situation is a better situation. So Krishna gives a clue that by your free will, by your choices, you can determine what will your next life be. Right? So if your choices are in the mode of goodness, what is mode of goodness? Anybody can say what are the different characteristics of mode of goodness? Not being very passionate, being peaceful, being satisfied, being charitable, being honest, being disciplined, not being carried away by materialistic pleasures, living in a life of mode of goodness. Right? So a lot of details are there in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaks. So if one cultivates mode of goodness, tries to be peaceful, sober, calm, satisfied, charitable, and intellectual, acquiring knowledge, not running behind material things, this is called living in the mode of goodness. So Krishna says, Urdhvam gachanti sattvasva. So Krishna talks about there are different kind of planetary systems. So in very short, there is upper planetary system, there is a middle planetary system, and there is a lower planetary system. So our Earth planet comes under the middle planetary system. Now there are the upper planetary systems, which is generally known as Swargaloka, better situation. So Krishna says, Urdhvam gachanti sattvasva. If you live in the mode of goodness, you will go to the upper planetary systems. And then Madhya Chistanti Rajasa, Rajoguna. Those who are in Rajoguna, what is Rajoguna? Rajoguna means a very strong passion, desire to satisfy his desires, to fulfill, satisfy his senses, acquire some name, fame, wealth, property, beauty, strength, very much materialistic, not thinking beyond the body, just thinking at the very bodily level, very, sensual level. And the mode of goodness, they're at little intellectual level. They look beyond. They know that everything is temporary. Let me live a good life. What is the point of become rich and all that? Good health, good family, good relationships are better. Right? That is what the people in mode of goodness think. But people in the mode of passion, no. You need to have name, fame. I want to be the top 10. I want to be the top 5. I want to be millionaire. I want to be billionaire. I want to be the richest in my family, richest in my community, the most famous in my country. Right? This is derived by a strong passion, strong passion. So what Krishna says, Madhye Tishtanti Rajasa. He says if you have a lot of passion, you will remain in the middle planetary systems. So you will come back to Earth. So if you're in the mode of goodness, you will at least go to heavenly planets. If you're in the mode of passion, you will remain on earthly planets. You will be born again here, okay, again born, and struggle hard and make some name, fame, money, only to lose everything. And then there is a mode of ignorance. Mode of ignorance is neither passionate, nor intellectual, nor sober, nor thoughtful, totally lost, in this material world, having an association with people in the mode of darkness. They're very lazy. They're always taking intoxicants. They're not following any rules and regulations. They're very tamasic. People, after all the sattvic and rajasic people fall asleep, their work starts at 10 p.m. They'll go to this, unmentionable places. They're taking into intoxicants and doing all kinds of crazy things. This is all activities in the mode of ignorance, Rajoguna. Now see, everyone has a choice. Everyone has a free will. You can decide to be in goodness or passion or ignorance. And how that will happen? By picking your association. If a person is used to intoxicants and doing crazy things at night and all that, if you avoid his association, you are saving yourself. But if you just go and associate with him, you will become like him. So that is tamoguna. And Krishna says, Jahanna Ganavityansha Ado Gachanti Tamasa. They will go to the hellish planets and lower planetary systems, the tamoguna. So, a very logical conclusion is, yes, hellish and lower planetary systems or middle planetary system is not good. Swargaloka seems better, right? So let me be in the mode of goodness. But even there is a catch. Krishna says, even if you go to the topmost loka in the Swarga, in the heavenly or higher planetary systems, which is known as Brahmaloka or Satyaloka, where Lord Brahma resides. He is the highest being in this whole creation. Krishna says, Ah Brahma Bhuvana Loko Punaravartino Arjuna. Again you will come down to this material world. So even being in the mode of goodness and going to the heavenly planets is not advisable. Something better should be there. What is the point of going somewhere where you will come down again, right? So you should do something better. That is what Krishna says. Another place he says again same thing about different destinations. These kind of people, they worship or in a different situation. He says Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Those who worship the Devatas, they will go to the planets of demigods, like the heavenly planets. Pitrun Yanti Pitrvrata. Those who worship the Pitras, they go to the Pitraloka. Bhutebhya Yanti Bhutani. Those who worship the ghosts or spirits or even earthly beings, they will remain in this. But then he says Madhyajinopi Yanti Mam. Then here is what Krishna is saying. But if you worship me, you will come to me. Now how is going to Krishna different than going to all other places? Even if you go to Brahmaloka, you will come down. But going to Krishna is completely different. What is this? Krishna says, Mam upetya dukkhalayam ashashvatam naptuvanti. If you come to me, you won't come down to this material world. Then he also says, Mam upetya punarjanma na vidyate. You won't get another birth in this material world. Dukkhalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti. You don't have to come to this material world. There is a completely separate world, the spiritual world. Then, yad gatva na nivartante tad dhamam paramam mama. By going where, you will never have to come back to this material world. So that is what is Krishna's abode. So Krishna's place, it is known as spiritual world. And Krishna's place is also known as Vaikunta Loka. Vaikunta means Vikataha Kunta iti Vaikunta, where there is no anxiety. What anxiety? Anxiety of this particular thing that we were talking today. There is no anxiety of death. This world, Krishna also another place, he says Mritya Loka he calls. This is a place where Mrityu happens. And nobody likes Mrityu. And Prabhupada explains, because this nature of the soul is to live eternally. That is why. Why is it that none of us like death? Because we are not designed to die. Death is a very artificial situation. It is being imposed upon us. Just like anybody who becomes sick, he will be happy. No, he won't be happy. The natural condition is to be healthy. Sickness is a very temporary condition. Nobody likes it. They want to get away from it. In the same way, the nature of the soul is to be eternal. Nitya Nityanam. The soul is actually eternal. But temporarily, because of coming into the material world, it is stuck in the cycle of birth, death, old age and disease. And when we go to Krishna, when we go to Vaikunta, then there won't be any more birth, death, old age and disease. And we will live with Krishna eternally. Satchit Ananda. The body we will get is different. Here we have exact opposite. Asat, Achit and Nirananda. Sat means eternal. This body is Asat. That is why the prayer, very famous prayer, Asatoma Sadgamaya. What does it see? That is how our Vedic civilization was. Our original education system, our school starts with this prayer. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya. So the prayer is, oh, from Asat, from this temporary, please take me to the Sat. See, that is what the nature of the soul. We have to go to the Sat. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Tamasa means darkness. Please take me to the light. That means from ignorance, give me knowledge. And that is what spiritual world is. Sat Chit Ananda. Chit means full of knowledge. And Ananda, full of bliss. Here are we full of bliss? Can anybody raise his hand and very boldly, confidently, happily say, I am full of bliss? You won't find anybody. Because where is bliss? There is a constant struggle. Struggle for existence, struggle for health, struggle for job, struggle for money, struggle for relations, struggle for life, right? So this is full of struggles, Nirananda. But the spiritual world is full of Ananda. So that is the ultimate destination, and that is the purpose Krishna comes and he gives this knowledge. That is the purpose Krishna gave the Vedic knowledge. That is the purpose all the great acharyas, spiritual leaders, they come and they preach. And the essence, the key takeaway is very simple. We all have to work towards conquering this death. We have to conquer this death. Mrityunjaya, like they say, right? Sometimes they say, oh, this mantra is Mrityunjaya mantra. You can conquer death. That's what we all have to do. We all have to conquer death. But how do we conquer? Not by our own concoction, not by relying on some scientist who is working on reverse aging medicine. Even if you finally get a medicine that will reverse your aging and you're walking on a street and a tree falls on you, can that stop? Right? So let's say all advanced research has proved you take this pill, your age will reverse. Can you guarantee that on the freeway there won't be accident? Can you guarantee that, the flights won't crash? Nothing. Can you guarantee earthquake won't happen? Can you guarantee tornado won't come? There is no guarantee, right? Can we guarantee forest fire won't happen? Can we guarantee another COVID won't come? So there is no material solution. There is only a spiritual solution to all our material problems, right? And as devotees are handing over, I'd like to thank them. So this chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is the simplest process by which we can attain pure devotional service. Right? Kirtanadeva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Rajet. That is the beauty, that is the benefit of this Kali Yuga. So I'll also take one. So I'll stop here and we can all chant one round of Hare Krishna mantra. And this is the real Mrityunjaya. Krishna is speaking Bhagavad Gita so that all of us, instead of ignoring this most important aspect of our existence, instead of ignoring death, we actually will pay attention to it and will do something so that we can conquer death. Life, the whole life is a preparation and death is an examination to pass that examination. If you don't pass the examination, again we'll have to face another death, right? So I'll stop here. And as we discussed earlier, chanting this Hare Krishna mantra will bring us closer to Krishna, and we can enter into the spiritual world and not worry about the material world. So we'll all chant one round Hare Krishna mantra now. If anybody has come for the first time, newcomers, we have some volunteers there. Please make sure to talk to them and collect your gift, and you can sign up for our events also. So now we'll all chant Hare Krishna mantra. Before we chant, we will chant the Guru Pranam mantra and the Panchatattva mantra, and then we'll all chant the Hare Krishna mantra together. So please repeat after me. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Itinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So we'll all chant the Hare Krishna mantra together. So it is said that we should chant very clearly, pronounce very clearly, and we should hear the mantra because the Lord incarnates in the sound form, and we should chant in the mood of prayer. We are praying to the Lord to engage us in His service, to help us out of this cycle of birth and death. So together we'll all chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So thank you all for joining and participating in this chanting, the Japa Yagna. So our request is all of you continue to make progress in conquering death and chant Hare Krishna more and more. And it is like the destination. We have to reach Krishna before our life will force us to reach death, right? So that is our goal. So take up this chanting of Hare Krishna nicely, and you can all conquer death. So I'll stop here, and a few announcements. Again, anybody coming for the first time, raise your hand. Anybody? First timers? Hare Krishna, welcome, welcome. So we have volunteers over there. There is a small table, newcomers. So please go and before, after Aarti, before you leave the temple hall, make sure you meet them and collect your gift. And other than that, today's feast sponsors. Do we have any feast sponsor? Okay, no feast sponsor. That means Krishna Balaram is sponsoring the feast, and if anybody wants, they can still sponsor. All right. So a few other announcements. This Tuesday is Ramanavami. Most of you might be knowing by now. Evening 6:30 to 8:30, we have a lot of festivities and celebrations. We will show more details later. But Tuesday evening 6:30, there will be Kalyanam Seva and bhajans and kirtans. So you can all come and participate. And other than that, we also have the next Sunday Ramotsava celebrations. Again, this also will display on the screen. Children online competitions for small children from 3 years to I think 16, 20 years. There are a lot of competitions on essay writing, singing, dance, Vedic costume, Nama Ramayanam, and all those other things. So if your children, it's a good time to participate and encourage them and do something nice for the pleasure of Lord Ram. All right. So I'll stop here. We'll have Aarti now. So request all of you to please turn towards the altar, Krishna Balaram. And you can all move forward also. A lot of space in the front carpets. Please move forward. And request you to leave the last two carpets so that the devotees who want to dance, stand, they can be there. So please move forward, everyone. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
మైక్ స్టాండ్ కావాలి ఇదే కదా ఇదేనా కూర్చోండి